Hello, today I'm going to talk about the topic of my very eventful night. So today my boyfriend and I, we went to the little restaurant. It wasn't the one he originally planned for, but things had to turn around a little bit. And then we made rugs, and then we had ice cream, which was wonderful. So I wanted to talk about self-value today, which is valuing. This is where I got my hair done one time.
Really?
Yeah. It basically is valuing yourself, because when you don't value yourself, you are not really living the life that you're supposed to live at all. What self-value is being able to say no to things that don't align with what you want to allow for yourself. So, for example, let's say my boyfriend was saying something really mean. Like, let's say he called me a bitch or something, right?
Alright.
Not that happened, but let's just make an example. If I had a high self-value, if I knew that I was the kind of person who doesn't like to be called names, who wants to be treated and talked to with respect, who appreciates men who value my worth, who talk to me with high recognition, then that's not something that I would accept in my life because of my self-worth. What a lot of people do, they don't realize that they're sometimes undermining their own self-worth. Like, you can think that you have a high self-worth all you want, but when you're consistently making decisions that accept things that aren't actually in alignment with that high self-worth, you're basically throwing it in the trash. Like, it's literally just for nothing. Because if you're not aligning your decisions with it, then what is the point of having it? What is the point of knowing that your self-worth is high when you cannot even tell people that you don't like something or say no to certain things? Let's say your friends want to go out drinking with you, but in your self-worth is also includes not having alcohol or not going out in that sense, because you feel like what is worth more to you is to stay in and do, work on your projects, work on something that you love, go to sleep early because you value sleep the most or something. If you are saying yes to these plans just because you think that people want you to say yes, you are undermining your self-worth. You are not listening to the worth that you think that you have for yourself, because you're not making an active decision to completely continue using that self-worth. You know what I mean? So it's a tricky thing to decide if you have a high or low worth towards yourself, but you can really kind of see where it is based on the way you value you put on certain decisions. Basically, your discipline on saying no to things. I think that's the most important thing when it comes to self-worth. Saying no to things, saying no to people, saying no to circumstances, not paying attention to circumstances, denying, choosing, and being. Those are the most important things. And if you cannot see yourself saying no to what you find important to you, then you need to work on you need to look at yourself, you need to work on your self-value. You need to see what your worth is. You need to realize that you're worth more than to be a people pleaser, to say yes to things that don't make you genuinely happy. And everyone falls victim to that. I know I do. I know other people do for different reasons. But if at the end of the day you ultimately make the decision that is in alignment with your happiness, in alignment with your highest version of self, in alignment with the most peaceful, carefree, joyful version of you, then you're doing it right.